You have to be careful with these guys that say they love you but don't celebrate Valentine's Day. How does that work? Cancelled, dubbed, released, buried, delete, blocked, all of these things. He needs to go.
Yeah. After the night, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. That's my nigga for real.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome back to CCTV. It's your girl ChannetteCarleo. Before I go any further in the video, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's been subscribing to my channel. I see you, all my new subscribers, also my old subscribers, like the whole gang. You lot are really doing bits. I see you subscribing, pressing the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, you don't like that, press the subscribe button. It's completely free. Like, they're not going to take direct debit out of your bank account. So today we're doing a video on the run up to Valentine's Day week. I haven't done a topical Sunday in like 5 weeks, but I knew I had to come. I had to come back for my ladies, because this is a sensitive week. You know, it's Valentine's Day week, and we know that a lot can really transpire during this week. And Valentine's Day can be an intense day. There's a lot of pressure on people to show and feel they've been loved, especially with social media. And this video is basically to give you some tips on the signs to look out for if your partner is due to act shady this Valentine's Day, girl, because I don't want you crying on your sheets on Valentine's Day, okay? Looking for him high and low when he suddenly turns into Casper the friendly ghost.
Who you gonna call?
Today's video is gonna, like, you're gonna get the full-on Ghostbuster training. That's right, we're not gonna have no Casper the Ghost situation happening this year. Translation for those that don't understand. For those of you that are in relationships where you're kind of confused about where you stand with this person, or you possibly think your partner might be cheating or having an affair, or, you know, they've got a side chick on the side and you're very worried about like what's gonna happen on Valentine's Day, if he's even going to be around, because we know that Valentine's Day is the day when everybody knows who they are, right? You either the side chick or you're the main, and you know, a man has to make a decision. So a lot of men are gonna be, you know, caught in a catch-22, you know, on the run up to Valentine's. And so a couple weeks before, just to style it out, they're not going to do it like 1 or 2 days before. It will start for like 2 weeks before Valentine's. They're going to start acting, you know, crazy, just to kind of get themselves out of the situation of being caught in between two women. So if you think that you might be in that situation, this is a good day to find out. And you can find out even before. You don't have to wait till Valentine's Day and be heartbroken and crying. You can actually clock it beforehand and dump him before Valentine's Day and get yourself a new man, girl, and be out on the town having fun, or just enjoy being single. How about that? How about we just enjoy being single on Valentine's Day? It's about loving ourselves as well. So if you want to find out, girl, if your man is going to be present or ghost on Valentine's Day, then make sure you stay tuned. So the most common thing that's going to happen on the run up to Valentine's Day for a man who's trying to get out of a situation where he has to like celebrate it with a woman is that he is going to start trying to make any kind of free argument with you. So like little things, they're gonna start trying to make an argument with you about it. So, you know, for instance, if it was a woman, she would start a big full-blown argument with a man if he left the toilet seat up. Something small, you know, they will turn into something major. And the reason why they're doing this is because they're trying to have like a grand argument so they can kind of separate away from you for Valentine's Day, girl, so they don't have to entertain you on Valentine's Day. It's either they don't want to entertain you because they've got a side chick, or they just maybe are just not that into you, girl. Because there's a lot of people that are actually in relationships and think they have a man, and it could be their man, but your man don't love you like that, girl, and he doesn't want to do this fake pretense on Valentine's Day. So now he's going to do fake argument. He's going to do free argument, you know. He's going to argue with you that you haven't washed the dishes. He's going to argue with you that, you know, you keep calling his phone. He's going to make argument that's about petty things, and this generally tells you that a man is not that into you, and you're probably not going to be celebrating on Valentine's with him. So just be careful on the run up to Valentine's Day if you see him acting like, you know, outwardly about minute things. And my advice to you, if you want to make it even more difficult for him, is just remain calm. Remain calm when he's starting these arguments. You know, ask him if he's feeling okay. Go and run him a bath, make him some juice, give him a back rub. Don't let him just start free argument with you if he can walk out the door and not return till February the 15th, girl. You listen, you have to be smart with these men, okay? You cannot give them an easy ride. You can't let them come and go as they please, and you can't let them make a free argument with you just because they're trying to get out of a situation. Oh no, if you don't want to spend Valentine's Day with me, baby, you're gonna have to tell me to my face. The next one is the men that suddenly decide they no longer celebrate Valentine's Day. This is especially easy to notice if you've been in a relationship with a man for a long time. Let me just say this, most people that have been in a relationship for a long time might not necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day as elaborately as a lot of people, because you know, they're comfortable with each other, they're used to each other, and you know, they celebrate with each other throughout the year. So Valentine's Day is not really a big deal. They might just chill together at night, do Netflix and chill, and that is all good. If you've been in a long-term relationship and you know where you stand and you guys celebrate in general, you like, these things are not really that important. However, if a man has like had a sudden change in your relationship and you think something's a bit iffy from all the prior years and you've done stuff on years before, and then all of a sudden he comes out with, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Oh girl, you need to watch out for that one, because a lot of men will do that. Now, I don't understand how you could be in a relationship or be in love with somebody or say you love somebody, but then on Valentine's Day, the day that you're supposed to show them that you're in love, and mind you, you haven't really been showing them that lately or the rest of the time of the year, all of a sudden now on the one day you can show them how much you love them, you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Bruh. No, single people don't celebrate Valentine's Day because they don't have a partner to celebrate it with. But someone in a relationship doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day, all of a sudden you don't celebrate it, boy. Okay, something's fishy here, something's going down. People that are in relationships that love each other, want to spend time together, want to do things together, and as I said, it doesn't have to be something necessarily elaborate, but you need to be acknowledged on Valentine's Day. And a lot of reason why men say they don't celebrate Valentine's Day is, again, to get out of a catch-22. They could possibly have two women, okay, and they know they have to make a decision on that day. They can only be with one, they cannot split themselves in two. So now the easiest thing to do is tell both of them they don't celebrate it, and that way neither of them expect anything from him. If it's like a week running up to Valentine's Day and the guy that you expect to spend Valentine's Day with, whether it be your man, a guy you've been talking to, and they have not suggested doing anything with you on Valentine's Day or making any plans with you, now with the exception that they might be trying to surprise you, girl, he's not talking about taking you out, asking you if you're available, and you've only recently been speaking to him, like it's still quite fresh. I'm saying like from a couple of weeks to like 2 years, and a man is not talking about taking you out, you know, celebrating, and it's still quite early days. You should still kind of be in the honeymoon stages. He needs to be at least talking about how you're going to celebrate the day together. If it's a, you know, it's just recently you've been talking to that person and they ain't trying to make plans with you, like they haven't said anything with a week to go before Valentine's Day, oh girl, no, you need to cancel them. It's one of three things. It's one, they're not that into you like they're making out that they are. Two, they've got somebody on the side and you are not really the one. Or three, they are just looking to get in your panties, girl. They are not looking for anything serious. They are not looking for you to be the wife. You are not the Valentine's like that, girl, and you're just gonna have to accept it. And before you get heartbroken on Valentine's Day waiting and thinking he's going to do something last minute, just understand that, especially if it's in the early stages of the relationship, that, like, that's a dub. He needs to be cancelled unless he surprises you on that day, and it really needs to be very early on in the day, like from you get to like lunchtime, girl, and there's no inclination of something happening, girl. Delete his number out your phone, girl. Delete his number out your phone. Leading on from that, if you've been talking to someone for a good couple of weeks, months, I'm talking early stages, you know, you've just been talking to them, you might not even have met up with them yet. Obviously Valentine's Day is a perfect day, if that person is really into you, for them to like show you and kind of acknowledge you. And okay, you might not necessarily have to go out on a date with each other, maybe that's a bit too intense, but you should hear from that person on Valentine's Day, whether it's a text, a call, something. They should send you a message to let you know that they're thinking about you, right? If you've been talking to a guy for weeks, maybe 3 times a day, many times a day on the lead up to Valentine's Day, and then on Valentine's Day, girl, they are ghost. It is silent. Girl. And the thing is, if they come back onto your phone on February the 15th, 16th or 17th trying to act like Valentine's Day wasn't a day, bruh, girl, cancelled, dubbed, released, buried, delete, blocked, all of these things. He needs to go. That's a no. You're not gonna speak to me every day up until Valentine's Day, tell me how much you're feeling me, how much you like my personality, how much this, how much that, and then when Valentine's Day comes, I don't hear from you. I don't get a text, I don't get... No, it's not gonna happen. Men don't want to give women that they're not serious about the wrong impression, so they will not talk to you on that day, they will not call you on that day, they will not text you on that day, because you are not the one. They don't want you like that. That's not what they're looking for from you. Maybe they've been talking to you for the last 3 weeks, but maybe they just want to be, maybe they just want to be friends, maybe they want to have you as a side chick, but do they want anything serious with you? No, they don't. So if you're looking for serious situations and you don't hear from the guy you've been talking to for the last couple of weeks, he can't even send you a little SMS, girl, saying, you know, happy Valentine's Day, which is very insufficient still, if you ask me. You should not rely on him on Valentine's Day. You'll be crying, your sheets will be wet, they will be soaked, you will be wringing them out over the bathtub. I don't want you to do that. Now, don't get me wrong, it's all good and well to treat your man. If your man has been good to you, he takes you out all the way through the year, he buys you gifts, you know, he's a good man, he supports you, he's there for you, whatever it is, if you feel to treat your man, that is a great thing to do as a woman. Like, let's not get it twisted. If you've got a good man, girl, feel free to spoil him on Valentine's Day. You don't, it doesn't have to be the man that spoils you, right? Okay, it's all balance. If you have a good man that treats you good all throughout the year, me personally, on Valentine's Day, I'm not gonna wait for him to treat me like a queen again. I'll probably flip the script and I'll want to look after him. I want to make the day great for him. But girl, if you start booking hotels, booking restaurants, booking things for you to do that day just because you want a man to join you so it can appear as though you're being loved, and a man stand back and lets you does that and decides to jump on because it seems like a fun day, an expense-free day, and he's probably gonna get to, you know, dick you down at the end of it, you have to think, am I paying, this is prostitution, am I paying to be loved? You don't have to pay or plan or falsify a day of love just for the gram, just for your friends, just so it can seem as though you're in something good. Don't do that. One, because you're wasting your coins, girl, and two, because after Valentine's Day, that's a lie, it's a myth. You're back to being you, and the only reason why your guy might, you know, join you is because it's free and it's a day out. So there's going to be a lot of, as well, let's get this clear, there's going to be a lot of side chicks that are going to try this maneuver because they know that they're a side chick. So they're going to go all out and plan a whole day that a man's going to be like, okay, I'm not going to refuse to come to the spa with you. You're going to pay and do all of that so you can say he's mine tonight. That don't mean he's yours, girl. You're paying for prostitution. If you know you're just a side chick and you know that you could possibly be crying that night, and so you decide to, you know, sponsor the whole night in order to have that person with you, baby, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. What it is that you're paying to feel like you're the wifey for the night. So don't do that to yourself, because you know afterwards it's gonna have mental repercussions for you. The next day when he's back in his normal life, normal relationship, back with his woman, and you're there crying, it's not always gonna be about love. Some people are gonna have a hard time on Valentine's Day, but that's why it's so important to know yourself and know your situation and address it beforehand rather than ignoring it. There are so many people in relationships that are lonely, that are confused, that on Valentine's Day will not receive love, and even if they do receive love on that day, the rest of the year they receive no love. They're feeling lonely in the relationship. I feel like as women we really need to start looking at the signs in our relationship and start addressing them. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you can relate to anything that I've said, please comment below and let me know what it is you can relate to. Also, if you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and thumbs it up for me. It helps me a lot. Why not share this with a friend that is single, a friend that is unsure about her Valentine's Day, or maybe even your partner if he's acting shady. You need to let him know that you've clocked the tea, you know what's good. But anyway, other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day. If you are single, remember you can go out, you can love yourself, you can take yourself out to a restaurant, take yourself out to a hotel, take yourself out to to the bar with your girls, have drinks. You can go and visit people in your family that you love. You can spend time with your children. Don't get dumbed down by Valentine's Day. You have to be with somebody. The right person will come to you all in good time. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. Enjoy it. Spend it doing something, whether you're single or in a relationship. Those that are in a relationship and have a good partner, a good woman or a good man, I hope you guys have a great day. Really like bask in the love that you have with one another, because true love is very hard to find, keep and maintain. And I'm gonna see you all in my next video. I love you so much. Keep on supporting your girl, man. Keep on supporting your girl. Keep subscribing and sharing. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.